What's up, Sag? Let's see what messages we have for you in the next 48 hours. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Sagittarius placement. You could be thinking about a Leo. I don't know if you're heavily thinking about them, but you could be thinking about a Leo. Or some of you guys have a Leo placement. And if you don't know, you should probably check. Might be prominent for somebody. Either that or you're just trying to take control of a situation in the next 48. I don't know why they're breaking it down for me. So somebody needs to break something down to you, or you're breaking something down for someone in the next 48 hours. You could be dealing with a Leo or a boss. Okay, you have the Six of Swords. You have the Eight of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, the Hanged Man. You have the Devil, the Lovers, and the Magician. You guys could be dealing with Geminis, heavy on the Gemini, Capricorn, Virgo. That's all in a Pisces is what I got. Double Pisces, 10 of Cups as well. So some of you guys right now, one of two things. Somebody here is in a toxic relationship and is trying to manifest a way out, right? To the 10 of Cups, right? So we'll just put it all together. All right. Anyways, or someone gets out of a toxic relationship into one that is meant for alignment and it manifests the 10 of Cups. Either way, I feel like those of you that are in a good relationship right now, you guys are moving towards the 10 of Cups. There's like this obsession with this person. It's like, whether this is you like just overly thinking about this person, there could be some codependency here, but I just feel like you're really tied to somebody right now. And whoever this is, it's like you guys have a really strong connection here with the Lovers, and I feel like you guys are manifesting a 10 of Cups. I feel like if a lot of you guys are in a relationship, most of you guys could be married. Some of you guys are in like a really good connection with someone that is bringing emotional fulfillment as well as doing their part. But it really does feel like there's just like this obsession with one another here. It's like no matter what. So for somebody here, if you're in a relationship that's a little toxic, I see you trying to manifest a long-term situation with them anyways. I feel like you're writing something out. This could be a person, place, or things, but I'm just seeing it because the 10 of Cups, I'm seeing it as a love situation, but this could pertain to anything. So I feel like if something's a little toxic right now, I see you guys kind of writing it out, seeing how things kind of pan out. But you do see longevity here. You do see long term. Someone could be going through a really hard time right now and you're helping them get through this this period. And it could be a lot for you, but it's like, it doesn't matter. Like you're trying to write it out. So some of you guys, if you guys are currently dealing with someone that is bringing nothing but toxicity to you, but you're like, oh, like, but I love them. Do your best to manifest your way out of this. You do have longevity coming in. So even though I'm talking to someone single and you're not dealing with anyone, I feel like a lot of you guys could be obsessed with manifesting new love as well. And I see that it's working. I feel like whatever it is you guys are doing, it is working because at the end of the day, you're literally manifesting your 10 of Cups. So I feel like you meet somebody, you guys, come together. I feel like something could move quickly as well. So you could be dealing with someone for X amount of months. You guys move in, and next thing you know, you guys are married within a year of you guys dating. So there's something here about that, okay? And again, if this isn't a person, this is just you writing something out because you see the long-term effects of whatever this is. The benefits, I think, is the best way to put that. All right, Six of Swords. Some of you guys are moving forward in the next 48 hours. You could literally be moving, but I feel like you guys could just finally be at your breaking point when it comes to something or someone. I feel like you're no longer focused on anything that has happened here in the past, or maybe you're not interested in anything that's happened this past week. And so in the next 48 hours, you guys could have had a very interesting week, and all you care about is moving forward and coming into the weekend, especially if you're watching this currently. So I feel like the next 48 hours, you're just focused on moving forward. You don't even care. You're like, it is what it is. It happened the way it happened. C'est la vie is what I'm hearing. So you guys could definitely be moving forward from a situation that's either happened this week or just in general. You guys are done like really dwelling or let alone reminiscing about the past. And so you guys are just trying to move on with that. Okay, this could deal with work. You have the Eight of Pentacles here. You could also be dealing with a Virgo. I feel like some of you guys could be moving towards a new job. A lot of you guys could be just done working wherever it is that you're working. And so a lot of you guys could be facilitating the idea of working somewhere new. Someone here likes to do hair. You could be an esthetician, a hairstylist, but there is something here about you getting creative with your work. So maybe that's what it is. Your job lacks creativity. It's kind of like the same thing over and over and over again. It's very mundane for somebody here, and you're like, I've been doing this for far too long. I want a little bit more excitement. I want to be able to, you know, go deal with people instead of paperwork. So there's something here about you definitely venturing out in a way that just brings you out of your shell. I feel like you guys are definitely more interested in it. This feels like personnel, like you'd rather deal with people, which is odd. Not that you don't like people, Sagittarius, but like you like people need to come to you in doses. So I don't know, but either way, I mean, you guys are people. I love Sagittarius, so I just feel like, yeah, whatever this new job venture is, I feel like you guys are going to be moving forward towards something, and it's going to feel a little bit more fulfilling, I feel. And honestly, it's just going to bring in more money for you. Okay, so in the next 48 hours, you could be starting a new job. You could get a job offer that starts here in the coming week. You guys could know someone named Julia or Marvin. Suzanne can also be a name that's standing out to me. I don't know why the names matter. Anne Marie. But yeah, I feel like in the next 48, you guys could be also just, if you're not moving on from a job, then you guys could just be like changing it up at work. So it's like you're moving on from the mundane and you're going to bring like some sort of creative flair in the next 48 hours when it comes to something that you do for work. So this could be just you guys like, if you're watching this currently and let's say you don't work weekends, then fine. Like the next 48 hours, I see you just kind of like coming up with ways to like be creative, start the week on a different foot, if that makes sense, the coming week. So yeah, whatever this is, I feel like you're going to start to become more fulfilled. A lot of you guys right now, 9 of Pentacles, I feel like in the next 48, you're feeling good, you're looking good, bills are paid, groceries in the fridge, the rent is paid, the mortgage is paid, everything's paid. And you guys are sitting there and at home, drinking a drink, smoking a bowl, indulging in your favorite pastime, right? You don't necessarily have to drink or smoke. But it just feels like, you know, you guys got it, right? Look at her. She's chilling. I got it. I got this. So again, I feel like if you guys have had like a very stressful work week, it's like, it's almost like coming out of it and you're like, man, I don't know how I survived that, but I did. And now it's time for a drink. Now it's time for me to just kind of move on and move forward. So in the next 48, you could be very, feeling very self-sustaining as well as just very accomplished is what it's really feeling like. You guys could be getting your nails done if that's something you do, or maybe you like to get, maybe you do nails, right? I did say someone was, could be like a beautician, right? But there's something here. You guys could be changing up your style. You could be getting your nails done. You could be cutting or coloring your hair. There's just something here about you guys changing it up a little bit. Like the mundane part could just be your everyday, right? You're like, man, I look in the mirror and it's monochromatic. And so, you know, maybe you guys are adding a little color. Somebody here looks really good in red, or maybe you need to wear red. Also, too, you could be wearing earth tones right now, and that might help ground you a little bit. So the browns, the greens, and whatnot, that might help you feel a little bit more grounded. In the next 48, the Hanged Man, you guys are going to be changing your position on something. And I feel like with the Devil, this really is like an over-obsessive thought that you have here. Some of you guys are done being in your head, being stuck with these like thoughts or regrets, or just feeling like you have to overthink. I feel like you've overthought something into the ground. It's like beating a dead horse. Like that's what it really feels like. It's like you've beaten it to a pulp. Like that you can only go so far from that. And I feel like that's somebody here that's like just been overthinking something. It says measure for measure. So it's like every single ounce of energy that you have, if there's been something on your mind, or there's been something in terms of a decision that you have to make, or maybe you've been feeling stuck, or there's just something here about your day-to-day, how you view it, right? And so I feel like if this has been something that's been bothering you for quite a while, in the next 48 hours, you could have a change of heart. You could decide that this is something that you no longer want to take over your energy or your mind space. And so I feel like moving forward, you guys could be inching towards success. You could be inching towards just changing your day-to-day for some of you, or some of you guys need to change your day-to-day, right? You're like, man, everything's the same and I hate that personally. So it's like I like to add a little flair here and there for certain things, and so I feel like that's what somebody's trying to do, where it's like you're just trying to bring a little excitement, a little flair to your day-to-day, either at work or in your personal routine. So I feel like you guys get a different perspective about something. You could also be changing your mind about someone. And so I feel like whoever this is, you could be dealing with a Capricorn or with a Pisces, but it's like you could be seeing someone from a different point of view. Like maybe you saw them like as a straight shooter, straight arrow for X amount of time, and then they did something recently or they're doing something now, and you're kind of like, you're tilting your head a little bit. You're like, I don't know. So some of you guys, you could feel stuck when it comes to viewing somebody. You could be dealing with a friend that you're like, I love them to pieces and they would be there for me in a heartbeat, but it's like the decisions they're making recently, or like things that they're kind of like saying or doing is starting to kind of just throw a little bit of a wrench in how you feel about them. So that's what I have, Sagittarius. Hopefully this helps and resonates, and I'll catch you on the next one.